guys remember Coy Griffin, the cowboy for Trump?
Yes, wait, yeah, I do, because his name is Coy.
He's no longer a cowboy for Trump. He's just a cowboy again.
Whoa, what happened?
To be honest with you,
right?
it's really hard for me to even listen to him anymore, said Griffin, the founder of Cowboys for Trump. Once famous for riding quarter horses through Washington, D.C. in the president's support, which they do that in Philly, like, all the time.
What's a quarter horse? Is that, like, a quarter of the size of a real horse?
Nah, I don't...
He's riding a tiny horse?
What is a quarter
in honor
horse?
Of Donald
He's
Trump?
riding a horse that's 2 feet tall, killing the small animal.
Boomer Death Squad horse quarter.
He has to
corner.
have, like, his knees bent at, like, 90-degree angles, or else he'll be scraping on the ground.
It's so funny to be a now apolitical cowboy.
Yeah, he's back to... Well, a cowboy should be apolitical. So
I
he's
align with Ken Bone.
He's back to...
I'm putting on the big sweater.
The photogenic Griffin won national media attention for his outspoken devotion to Trump, and later for his role in the January 6, 2021 riot at the U.S. Capitol.
Wait, okay, so what tore... If he did January 6th, what tore it for him?
Did he get the horse into the cap? I feel like that's a different charge.
We would have seen the pics. He got a pardon too, mind you.
Right.
Post
Probably
Capitol.
the horse did as well.
I don't think he's putting our country first. What's his line in the sand though? Oh, he's gotten us into foreign wars that he wasn't going to, and worst of all is the whole Epstein thing.
Little known fact about me, I'm Persian.
Coy is an ancient Persian name.
He did not give Reza Pahlavi the platform that he needed.
We must have
He
the return of the Pahlavi
He
dynasty.
betrayed the Persian people.
Griffin, who came in riding a lion wielding a sword.
He's a cowboy, but he only drives like a fucking, like a neon yellow Lamborghini. He's got like a really sharp manicured beard.
That insane like hair that's only ever existed on pop punk singers otherwise.
In this article, it's going into his background, and apparently in Euro Disney, which I think is the one in like France,
That one's got to be more sinister.
They
than
have
regular Disney.
They have Wild West shows where he was driving stagecoaches and chuck wagons for the entertainment of Europeans. They don't have that at America Disneyland.
Are those his cowboy bona fides?
No, he comes from a rodeo family. He attended college on a rodeo scholarship, and competed at the national college finals in rodeo.
That's this guy's backstory. He hates immigrants, but not the kind you'd think. He hates the vile Frenchmen that hurled ranch dressing at him as he
Why they laughed
to
at
drive
me.
a convoy through a fake Paris alleyway.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are they doing Oklahoma, Oregon Trail for the Europeans in Disney?
It's like our Epcot. Come to Missouri. Come to Tulsa.
Come to Squim, Washington.
Exactly.
Damn, this dude's shit fell off. In an interview in January 2025, he said he works for $15 an hour as a golf cart mechanic. And he feels sort of like socially ostracized in town. And like everything sort of fell apart for him. I guess pardon or no pardon.
It's like that's like Red Dead Redemption. They're like, we're the last of this life. There ain't nothing more to go back to. There ain't no more cowboy life.
In the golf cart shed, fixing the golf carts.
It's the beginning of The Sopranos. He's sitting in the golf cart shed like, do you ever feel like you ever gotten in at the end of something? Welcome back to Boomer Death Squad, the #1 cowboy podcast on the left. I am your host. It's a cowboy thing.
Brokeback Joe.
Brokeback Joe. Yeah, I'll be Brokeback Joe. What do you got, Dad?
You
really blew
I was
your
gonna
load
go with
there,
Brokeback
as it
Dan,
were.
to be honest. I'm the Danny Byers Club.
Cowboys of a sword, I guess. How about you?
And I'm toting 2 6-shooters under this poncho here, folks, so watch out.
Yeehaw!
Folks, we have a wonderful show for you this
Matt
week.
is shooting at our feet and forcing us to dance for his pleasure.
He's spitting in a big jug labeled XXX and drinking from it.
I won't step in a room unless that jug is there for me to spit into.
It spawns, it follows you. We have a wonderful show for you folks this week where we're going to dive into our friends at PJ Media and talk about the most important thing possible. The male body image epidemic.
Yeah, it's a slow news week.
Yeah, men don't feel sexy, folks, and we'll be talking about it this week.
That's right. And it's a perfect episode because we are talking about the male swag epidemic, really, again, to announce that we're partnering with BetterHelp.
We're partnering with BetterHelp to get you all snapbacks, those fake glasses,
Immediately a copyright nightmare. It's over for us. This will be our final episode.
We're gonna get you all. We're gonna get you Obey hoodies.
To talk about the end of the Cowboys, BetterHelp's gonna send the Pinkertons after us.
Correct.
Anyway, I don't know if what we're talking about has anything to do with Cowboys. I don't think that it does. Well, kind of. We're talking about Texas kind of loosely here. But yeah, we're heading back to PJ Media. In fact, we're heading back to Scott Pinsker. This is the guy who wrote that book, The Second Coming, A Love Story, that we read the summary of. I can't remember. I think it was about Jesus, doing trade with himself.
Texas is famously a state lacking swag. I'm sorry. Actually, no, cut that.
It's a bold statement.
We have a lot of Texas listeners. Just get rid of that.
Yeah, exactly. We're Cajun rodeos.
I don't need to be saying shit like that.
Only rodeo clowns listen to this podcast.
I'm like, what am I talking about? The cowboy hats, the boots, the spurs. Of course they have swag.
It's one of their small reprieves before they are gored by a bull.
Flip-flopping Matt, waffling again on his positions. But yeah, we're gonna get into Scott Pinsker this week, folks. Only one thing can stop Brandon Gill male pattern baldness.
Who's Brandon Gill?
We're gonna learn all about Brandon Gill because I had no idea who he was either until Matt sent this article.
Oh, okay. It's like what's eating Gilbert Grape. You don't have to know who Gilbert Grape is to watch it.
Yes.
Brandon Monoxa Gill.
Very true.
Not bad.
When we talk about the male swag epidemic, something that always comes up is baldness. We all go through it. Every time I go get my haircut, the salon lady is like, "It's thinning a little bit up here." I'm like, "Yep, I know that. You don't have to."
Does she
I would go to a different lady, dude.
Does she want to
I
tip?
go to a different person every single time.
And they all tell you
Every
that?
time they're like, "By the way."
Hey, it's over for you, buddy.
I think there's a manners epidemic with hair cutters.
All I'm saying is balding, it comes for us all, or most of us, and it's very relatable, and it can really affect one's swag. One's swag meter, as Lil Wayne once said, at 100 climbing, can be at 100 falling. As soon as one loses one's hair.
Tumbling down the mountain.
No, you just have to become a Jason Statham type dude. You just have to shave your head and get jacked.
I was gonna say you can become. There's plenty of different bald phenotypes that you could fall into and do great. You could be a Jason Statham, a Larry David.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Larry David's brave to go full monk.
I like it.
Yeah, you're a Ronin, literally.
Yeah.
Well, that's what my grandfather kind of had going on, but he didn't grow his out as long as Larry David's.
Let it flow.
All right, let's get into this article though. Scott Pinsker starts out here. As we age, our faces change, sometimes dramatically. If we're fortunate enough to live a long life, we wear multiple, very different faces. That's the face of childhood, the face of youth, and the face of middle age. And then, eventually, we hit rock bottom, like George Orwell wrote. At 50, everyone has the face he deserves. It's simply the way of the universe. Nobody stays young and beautiful forever. Personally, I've had at least 3 different faces, and all of them sucked.
Scott Pinsker, serial killing face stealer.
I've had 3 faces, folks. 3 faces, and they all sucked, I tell you.
They all start stinking. once they start rotting. Then I have to find another one.
They start sliding off, folks. You're at the bar, your face starts sliding right off.
There's got to be a better way. You'd think the law of averages would have given me at least one halfway decent face, but nope. Rolled snake eyes every time. I've never been one of those people who got by on his dashing good looks. Instead, I had to rely on my personality, which honestly isn't all that great either.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know what this is.
The one sentence throwaway was fine. This is weird.
Hey folks, Scott here.
I hate myself.
Yeah.
I'm ugly.
I've always been
And I
fucking
suck.
ugly, and I'm ugly on the inside also. A vile, evil man.
All my friends secretly hate me.
I have the face I deserve.
So, I've never experienced pretty privilege. Okay, but it's a very real thing. Numerous scientific studies prove it. Good-looking people receive more job offers, get higher pay, make friends faster, earn more promotions, and are more believable in court. And a good-looking politician? You kidding me? In today's media-centric, beauty-obsessed, superficial culture, this world is his oyster. Jay Leno used to call politics show business for ugly people.
Which is funny for a very ugly guy in show business.
Because most politicians are ambitious, high-achieving extroverts with a face like a catcher's mitt. Hey, they might also be bright and charismatic, Capitol Hill is hit or miss, but handsome, they're not. Ugliness is the rule, not the exception. Good-looking politicians are so rare, the fortunate few become legendary. We never forget them. JFK was elected president 66 years ago, and boomers are still swooning over him.
Where?
This guy's still so mad that, like, Republicans like JFK for some reason.
Well, he's asserting that it's because JFK has a huge cock print.
He's
and
beautiful.
He's wearing gray sweatpants.
Beautiful man.
It's impossible to quantify the electoral benefit of being good looking. Perhaps it's a 5-point advantage or more. Maybe it's less. But I don't. Who knows? Who cares?
He's just
Why'd
gonna
I
throw
even
that
say
in there.
But it's probably more. In one scientific study, the resumes of attractive men received a 50% higher response rate than plain men. Another study gave handsome applicants a 33% advantage. A survey of 800 hiring managers, blah, 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 blah. He just rattles off more statistics about how being hot makes it easier to get a job.
It's like, I got this job at PJ Media with good old-fashioned hard work.
As you can see.
Folks, you can't see me, but let me tell you, I'm fucking ugly.
Yeah. So,
I'm ugly as sin.
No matter how you slice it, a handsome face is political gold. And if you're fortunate enough to find a good-looking politician who's also smart as a whip, media-savvy, nimble on his feet, and a rock-solid conservative, rock-solid, pause, rock solid. Okay, all right, noted. Take note. Okay, I will. That's a superstar in the making. Enter Representative Brandon Gill, Republican, Texas, the youngest Republican in the House, and a dead ringer for Superman. So the setup where he's just talking about how ugly and annoying he is to be like, now check out this hot guy.
Check out this hot guy. We should make him president because he is hot.
Because he's looks like the new Superman movie. But also, I think notably here, first of all, he's linking a Bill Mitchell tweet where Bill Mitchell is comparing this guy to the new liberal Superman.
Is this Bill Mitchell's 7th Twitter account, or is his name William Mitchell the 7th?
He does have a 7 in it.
No, he's on his 7th mixtape. It iterates by one every couple of years.
Sorry for the wait, 7.
But yeah, it's this guy. I guess he's in the House from Texas. Brandon Gill. He kind of looks like Stan from American Dad.
Yeah, he has
He's got very like rapist frat guy sort of phenotype going on.
He has
Man, you do not like Stan from American Dad.
I like Stan. Why wouldn't I like Stan?
He does have like a sort of
kid.
like McFarlane element to his appearance, though.
Yeah.
He does literally look like McFarlane. You're right. That's crazy.
So yeah,
he's too skinny to be Superman.
So he links a Bill Mitchell tweet here, and also someone else's tweet.
Just some guy.
Just some random asshole got 4 likes.
Who, if we're gonna go off of his his name. He likes plants, doggies, statistics, and
buildings.
The Lincoln Monument.
Yeah. This is just a guy that says he should play Superman, and he got 4 likes on his tweet. So let's continue on here. He's not the only absurdly good-looking Republican in Congress. Representative Anna Paulina Luna is also a head-turner. He had to be like, by the way, I'm not gay.
I'm not gay. Ladies are pretty, too.
Remember we talked about her when her opponent was trying to hire a hit squad and kill her?
Yes.
A hit squad of both Russians and Ukrainians getting along.
Yes. And
It was a Slavic unity squad.
What was awesome about that story is they were both at, like, the bottom of the fucking polls. Like, neither of them were going to win. And then I think that was so nutso that it carried her to, she's, like, won re-election.
It made her prominent and, like, got her on the news.
Yeah. So, yeah, he says Representative Anna Paulina Luna is also a head-turner. But Gil is 5 years younger and has the advantage of being a man. Scott, pause, brother.
Yeah, he likes young men. Young men going their own way, looking like Seth MacFarlane.
Like, I don't care how good she looks, she could never play Superman, and that's all that really counts here.
Yeah, that is what it's about. She simply doesn't have the gravitas.
He goes on to say that he gives more statistics that attractive female applicants are less likely to be called back than attractive male applicants. And he gives a little anecdote here where he says, if I asked a room full of dudes what we thought of Brandon Gill, we'd hang our heads, acknowledge the obvious, and hope he doesn't steal our wives. What the fuck are you on about?
Me and my
man?
cuck friends.
Yeah, what is going on?
Me and all my buddies at PJ Media feel this way. All right.
Yeah, it's like he wants to be cucked by the guys who he likes in politics. Like, you're a real sick puppy, pal.
There's layers of something going on.
Yeah.
The progressive version of this. I want Bernie to fuck my wife.
But attractiveness is just the starting point. Eventually, you've got to prove you've got the goods. Here's where Representative Gill shines. He's been making mincemeat out of left-wing gibberish, with one viral moment after the next. There was his takedown of the Smithsonian.
The Smithsonian?
The Smithsonian. And
why is he attacking the Smithsonian?
Well,
they hate
because
the
it's woke.
Smithsonian. They want to build a Dave & Buster's there.
Yeah, yes. That's yeah, exactly. They want to replace it all with skee ball and the basketball game.
That's fine. I like both of those things more.
I want to go see Howard Hughes' plane.
Yeah. Well, he links an end wokeness tweet. Looks like it's from a hearing where I guess Congress gets to yell at the Smithsonian people.
A huge part of Congress is you get to summon people and yell at them for TikTok reels. It's a really content-oriented job, actually.
His own on the Smithsonian was saying, the Smithsonian lists politeness as an attribute of white supremacy. So I guess then the natural, your conclusion there would be that to be polite is to be a white supremacist, right?
Folks, we're just asking questions.
We're just asking questions.
Danny's preparing his right-wing turn.
Yeah. He had fun with pronouns. This is another tweet that I didn't feel... He links a bunch more tweets that we're not going to fucking read. He had fun with pronouns. He curb-stomped the American Bar Association. Okay.
You said I can't read too good.
He flatlined a food security expert.
What?
Okay. Not sure.
Food famously has gotten less secure in this country, so I was going to say his clapbacks don't result in anything, but maybe this time he did help make food a little less secure.
Yeah, I think that he was trying to make it less secure.
Almost certainly.
He exposed the racial hypocrisy of the Southern Poverty Law Center.
I'm sure that was a real regular post.
And if none of those hits impressed you, perhaps his pitch-perfect clapback to Representative Ilhan Omar will. And this is a... he links a tweet from somebody named Chicago One Ray, where it's just recounting one of those Ilhan Omar, married her brother jokes, which have been, people have been saying... making these jokes for fucking 10 years. This has 100,000 likes on it. There's no way this is real.
No, Chicago Ray is a blue check and is trying to get paid.
Yeah, this is...
An underrated part of Twitter is that it's a bunch of, different third world scammers all somehow generating money. Pulling money from this country in this way.
Yeah.
Nikita Beers, like, this person, Chicago Ray, who's definitely from Chicago and named Ray, deserves thousands of dollars.
Yeah. Is there more to American politics than viral moments and owning the libs? Of course. No, of course.
Not anymore.
You must also be disciplined, focused, poised, and patiently opportunistic. And if you're aiming for the White House, you'll need to glad hand with billionaires, deliver a killer stump speech, connect with the grassroots, and outwork your competitors. It ain't a job for sissies. Or dummies.
You just have to promote yourself as the #1 owner of libs, so that's why he was like, let's deport Ilhan Omar, an American citizen.
Yes,
you must be absorbent. You
That's
must be
epic.
Yellow. You must be porous.
You must be SpongeBob.
He'd take it in a landslide.
In fact, Gill's skill set in all the above is still a mystery. Could be great, could be lousy. Who knows? And who cares?
Who knows what this guy can do, think, or say.
But we already know he's a superstar at what he's doing, which again is owning the bar association.
He's beautiful, and he's got a snappy mouth, too, folks.
He's raising his profile, and he's going to take a Senate seat from some guy who's owned it for 1,000 years.
Oh, certainly.
Then he'll own it for 1,000 years.
And there's no reason to believe he'd be bad at the latter. What is the latter? It's just so... Okay. Glad handing with billionaires and connecting with the grassroots.
Yeah, exactly.
Those two things.
I knew it.
Yeah. In fact, he might even be better at it. Don't know till you try. It's a great point, Scott. I wrote about Representative Gill a few weeks earlier, suggesting he'd be a hell of a pick for Turning Point. He argues here that he should be the replacement for Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, because I mean, basically, if he's just doing Charlie Kirk style, like like smarmy shit in the halls of Congress, but he's beautiful, he might as well be a more effective Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
this guy's a hitter.
They're gonna give him Erica. They're gonna.
I do like that in the right there's this ambient like belief. They're like, yeah, it's not working with Erica. We need to get a guy in there. Even Erica's hosting, like, who wants to be the next right-wing racist teenager.
Dude, it's exactly what happened with Gina Carano.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I don't know about this.
Yeah. He says... Interestingly, Gill also has marital ties to Turning Point USA. His wife, Danielle D'Souza Gill, daughter of conservative filmmaker Dinesh D'Souza, was a Turning Point USA ambassador.
Remember when he was in jail and like posting his commissary?
Yes, yeah.
I don't remember
Incredible.
why you went to jail, King, but I'm sure people don't go to jail for it anymore.
It was for election interference.
What, on behalf of who?
On behalf of Donald Trump. He was like racistly getting black people to not vote or something like that, but he got owned for it. Either way, Gill better keep his guard up. His face will make him a media target because he's so hot, as we've established beforehand. Of all the mainstream media's pet peeves, liberal journalists hate good-looking Republicans most of all. And Scott loves them most of all.
Exactly.
Give me more boys.
His best boys.
It's not coincidental that the two most vilified, lampooned, attacked, and maligned presidential candidates of the last 40 years were Dan Quayle, age 41, and Sarah Palin, age 44. Good-looking Republicans, especially on the national ticket, make the radical left very, very nervous.
Yeah, the deeply maligned Dan Quayle.
I don't even know what he looks like.
And Sarah Palin, who was a cartoon person that you couldn't, make up if you wanted to.
Yeah. The only thing I really know about Dan Quayle is that he got shot.
In the face, and so his.
They were hunting quail.
Yeah.
And was made to apologize.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry my face got in the way of your shotgun, sir. It won't happen again.
My formerly beautiful face, as far as Scott is concerned.
Yeah, no one hates good-looking Republicans more than Dick Cheney, statistically.
The more attractive we are, the uglier they get. But I sure wouldn't bet against Representative Gill. He's only been in office one term, and he's already outgrown the position. He's just 32, and his future is up, up, and away. There's so many things that you could make penis jokes out of. So many of these words.
It's so funny to just, like, still believe in this old ambient style of politics where it's like, yeah, you'll win the Republican primary because you look like Superman.
No, dude, you can't. That does not cut it. You have to be fucking carrying a swastika flag around the fucking in front of a Panera Bread. Like,
you probably have to be Nick Shirley.
yeah. Honestly, keeping him in the House is a waste of his talents. His future lies in the Senate, the Texas governor's mansion, as CEO of Turning Point, or maybe even the Oval Office. As far as I can tell, only one thing can stop MAGA's Superman. He only has one kryptonite, one vulnerability, and that's male pattern baldness. That's the last. That's it. That's the end of the article there. He's just saying he might go bald, which would make him ugly.
And then it's over.
And then it's over. We can't get the White House.
It's immediately over for him.
Nah, he could just shave it.
Yeah.
He'd have certain connotations being a skinhead Republican, but
with
They
certain
like
views.
He goes to Turkey. He's now in the pocket of the Turkish hair lobby.
Go down for doing Bob Menendez style crimes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, Eric Adams style crimes, really.
But he didn't go down somehow.
He's still in Turkey or something.
Well, okay. My takeaway after I read that article is Scott Pinsker. He's got some self-exploration to do, and some questions to ask and answer of himself. And it made me think, for whatever reason, about Chuck Norris. He's a right-wing, sort of godlike figure for these people. He passed away not too long ago.
The original right-wing cowboy.
Right, exactly. I don't know if we addressed it on the show, but Chuck Norris, he is at that big ranch in the sky right now. He's running around with all his
running around with Harambe.
They brought him to a big farm, and he's
Steve
got all his
Irwin.
friends are there, and all his favorite kibble.
He won't stop kicking.
There's a lot of talk forever about the left-wing media complex, but there's always been an ecosystem to make weird cowboy shit if you're a Republican.
Yes.
There's always been a mechanism. There's always been a guy.
Yes, very much so. And so if you guys didn't know, I've discovered this not too long ago, but Chuck Norris, he, for 20 years, up until his death, had a column in WorldNet Daily, the crank fucking right-wing website run by that guy Joseph Farah.
That's a real relic of the .com bubble.
Oh yeah. There are hundreds of Chuck Norris columns on WorldNet Daily, folks.
Beautiful backlog of prose that he left us.
Yes.
Maybe his greatest gift.
Yes, maybe.
You could make a very interesting short stories movie just trying to translate these.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that we'll dip in and out of these as we go along here.
New contributor, fucking Chuck Norris, man. Awesome.
From the grave. Well, we're gonna read an article here. It's actually from 2007. We're fucking rolling back the clock here. It's titled "From Hell's Angel to Eternal Rider."
That was a good year for me.
Yeah.
Is he posting about Ghost Rider?
I think that came out around the same year, too. He probably saw the trailer for that and was like, I gotta go write my column.
Yeah, this is amazing.
He's writing about his own personal Ghost Riders. This is, of course, by Chuck Norris in WorldNet Daily. He starts it out with a quote from the Bible. "And I looked, and behold a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him." Revelation 6:8. "He spent his life on a Harley Davidson, but ended it on a hospital bed. I'll never forget the day I met him and heard his story. It still sends shivers up my spine."
He got visited by, like, the Republican ghosts of Christmas past.
They're just holding a bunch of chains. They don't have them on. The streets and a prison cell. Richard Edgar grew up on the streets in Los Angeles. Being raised in a violent alcoholic home, Dick ran away the first time at just 12 years old. He eventually dropped out of school, hit the streets and never turned back. The law of the jungle was his only government. Dick fell into a life of crime, and by 18 years old, he was serving 5 years of armed robbery in Arizona's Florida State Penitentiary.
Florence.
Who the fuck is this guy?
This seems to be a dying man that Chuck Norris met in the hospital.
Yeah, well,
he was like, "Tell me your life story, son."
This is the background story of like 1/3 of all superheroes.
Yeah. Easy Rider. After doing 5 years of hard time, his brother Jerry said, Dick actually straightened up for the next 4 years. Dick straightened up.
Pretty good, man.
Well, straight for guys like us. Dick actually went back to school and got his degree in psychology from UC Berkeley. I couldn't believe it, Jerry exclaimed. We even started a clean and sober biker club, but we couldn't stay clean and sober.
This was an interesting time period in life where it's like the Hells Angels are actually good guys and we like them.
Yeah.
Like that was a generally held opinion in pop culture.
They were like vigilante figures.
Yeah, exactly.
That people thought were righteous.
Batman.
Yeah. Jerry and Dick hit the road on their Harley Hogs for the next 18 years. I was bad, but he was real bad. No one, and I mean no one, told him what to do. I saw him take out 5 guys with a bat once.
He does mean the burger restaurant.
Breaking their windows.
He's stealing all of the peanuts.
Yeah.
I said Cajun
They're
fries.
free, man. They're free.
Jerry and Dick traveled every state in the nation with Hell's Angels, or any other bikers they could find. In some places, they stayed a few days, and in others a month, as long as they could find odd jobs in the construction industry as heavy equipment operators, Jerry added, or until law enforcement or someone else ran us out of town.
You're too middle-aged on your Harley Davidson, man. You gotta go. This is unseemly.
It's like when Rambo walks into the town in the first Rambo movie, and they're like, listen, man, I don't even want you walking through here. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, this is insane. It's like, so you're like hobos?
Yeah, basically.
They're ramblers.
It sounds like they're going to towns with Rambo-style sheriffs, but also that they clearly appear like criminals. Like they're probably wearing Hell's Angel vests.
It appears that they are criminals.
Yeah,
They are criminals. They're like, let me operate your crane so I can build presumably a self-storage thing, the only thing that's built in this country.
Until they're ran out of town by the police. What does that mean?
it's
You've
for
built
about
too
how
much
it sounds.
storage, buddy. You gotta go.
One time in Louisiana, a manager of one bar told them, "We don't serve your kind here." When Jerry and Dick resisted, they were literally shot at all the way out of town. These guys are from the Wild West. 18 years of a biker's lifestyle took its toll. Jerry and Dick also had 5 failed marriages between them.
They should have stopped sharing wives. It's not like
Where'd the
5 times.
Where'd the wife live? On the pegs?
Yes.
All right, I do. You're riding, bitch.
It's just the 2 of them got married 5 times and divorced 5 times. To
Which
each
one's
other.
the wife, fellas?
Woo! The Edgar men aren't very good at marriage, Jerry commented. We even got on each other's nerves after a while. We were both tired of being on the road. Dick settled in rural Northern California for the next 15 years. His reputation preceded him, living a life of licentiousness and abuse until he discovered he had cancer riddled through his body. Okay, I'm glad that I met him.
I was saying, I can't wait. I hope we find out where they met.
Turns out I got lung cancer from eating exhaust for 20 years in some kind of weird cosplay of manliness. I am miserable and I am alone.
Divorced 5 times.
Yeah, exactly. This is a Michael Mann character.
Yeah. Providence would have it that Dick moved into a small apartment directly across the street from a pastor. More cases of beer went in that apartment than flowed through a factory, the pastor told me. Chuck Norris doing, like, man-on-the-street reporting, going and, like, finding the pastor. Sometimes Dick would just sit drinking in a chair outside of his front door, just watching me and my wife work in the yard, or me playing with my kids. But not with a criminal eye, but a curious one. like he was missing something that he was seeing.
Just this dying biker is sitting on his stoop, just staring at you while he drinks all fucking day.
Be frightened.
Just some lunatic who's like, I've wasted my life. Excellent. At least this guy knows he wasted his life.
Yeah. I had never been at his house until one day when his neighbor told me that Dick wanted to see me. The pastor continued. I walked inside and immediately said to me, I'm dying and I need a clean slate. I can't give you that, I replied, but I know someone who could. His name is Jesus. Before the pastor led Dick in a prayer for his
I gotta say, that's some real Protestant shit, by the way. Oh, your priest has a wife and is gonna help someone and isn't some angry, insane gay guy.
Yeah, like, what is that?
That's fake.
Yeah, priests should be like monks.
Yeah, no happy
that takes
family man is talking to God.
Yes, exactly. Before the pastor led Dick in a prayer for forgiveness and to receive Christ as his Lord and Savior, Dick wanted to get a few things off his chest. Crimes that he felt he needed to let someone know. The pastor told me his confessions took a while.
He was just lonely.
Yeah.
He just wanted to tell someone all the stories where he was really cool.
Then I
then I beat
strangled
off.
a man with a chain.
Exactly.
Then I did a girl on the back of my bike. Then I cut a man with a switchblade.
You're just telling all this shit to your neighbor.
Yeah.
Who's also a priest.
From that point onward, though the cancer crippled his ability to attend church, he and the pastor would meet weekly and discuss the Bible, including what heaven would be like for Dick. At the same time, after 10 years of being apart, his brother Jerry was located in Las Vegas, and he came to live with Dick until he died a few months later. Chuck Norris's prose really sing, man. He's a really good writer.
I love imagining their conversations of what heaven would be like for Dick, and it's like, will it be me riding on a Harley through the clouds? And he's like, sure, buddy, why not?
Exactly.
Why the fuck not, man?
Whatever. Fine. Guys can't even come to church.
Have you considered one of the other major religions? They're all basically the same thing.
I'm not supposed to tell you. Lovejoy's so good, dude.
Yeah.
There's an imam down the street that he might be willing to speak with you.
He titles the next section "A Walk in the Clouds." I imagine that's in reference
Now
to
we're
his friend
following
Dick.
him to heaven.
Yes. Providence again would have it during that time that my wife Gina and I were on vacation taking a walk through the woods when a man came jogging by.
You can't use Providence would have it twice.
He used it in succession.
I know.
Providence would have it.
Providence keeps having it, man.
Yeah. If anything happens, I guess Providence had it.
When a man came jogging by, it was Dick's pastor. Noticing us, he jokingly said, "You can't get a total gym cardio workout unless you pick up the speed." I guess that's probably a reference to Chuck Norris or something. I'm not entirely sure there.
The total gym has to be something he sold, I imagine,
That would be-
or
that'd
is
be my
selling
guess.
in this article.
I remember him
possibly.
selling it on the TV, actually.
There we go.
There you go.
We walked together for a few miles, and he told us about biker Dick. Odds would have it that he and Jerry were also Walker Texas Ranger fans. I was moved by their story and said, "Why don't we go visit them?"
He walked with us for a few miles.
Miles?
Oh my god.
Can you imagine you're Chuck Norris, you're trying to take a vacation, you think you're safe in the woods, and some pastor's like, Chuck Norris?
My
Hey,
friend
Chuck
Dick.
Norris?
My friend Dick, he's really hard.
Let me tell you about some hard biker dick.
Yeah.
I've been getting biker dick at least once a week. And I think you might be ripe for some biker dick, Mr. Norris.
Check this out. I'll never forget Jerry's reaction to me as he bear hugged me with his huge bear biker body. Dick was lying down on a hospital bed, close to a coma. It's like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, but this is quite homoerotic.
Well, it's the fact that he uses both bears. His bear
His
body.
bear biker body. What does that mean? Is
He's
he
shirtless?
naked?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Me and my brother are doing skin time.
Skin-to-skin contact is very important for bikers.
it's as important in death as it is in birth, Mr. Norris.
And also, he says that Jerry hugged him. Jerry's not the one dying. Jerry's just also naked and hugging Chuck Norris.
He's a big Chuck Norris fan.
Dick was lying down on a hospital bed close to a coma, but gathered his strength to lean up on his elbow and give me a great smile, which warmly welcomed me into his home. I could tell before me he was a changed man. We spoke for a while, prayed together, and then I signed a couple photos, which I understand still hang in that apartment where Jerry has lived since his brother's passing, and is now, unfortunately, in failing health himself. Cheery story. Let me tell you about this story of these two guys I know who died.
These two bikers who went around and, like, hurt people and then died in a an apartment in fucking Humboldt, California.
Took turns dying.
Nakedly dying.
They believe in God now, so all the things they did were good and okay.
Yeah. As time took its toll on Dick's health, so it hastened toward the pastor and his family's departure overseas for a month, a trip years in planning. Of course, Dick wanted his pastor to do his funeral, but the plane tickets were non-refundable. "I'll work with you," Dick somewhat sarcastically told the pastor when discussing if he would die in time. "I'm sorry, man, we already bought the tickets.
We gotta go."
Look, how soon can you die?
That's so funny. You're so sick of this guy. You're like, I can't.
Brother, we got tickets to Mykonos.
Exactly. Where do Protestant pastors go on vacation?
Hungary.
Yeah, exactly. I have to go whip myself in a Hungarian monastery.
Yeah. Dick died on a Friday, 2 days before the pastor was to leave abroad. When the pastor inquired of possible funeral times for the mortuary, the earliest the service could be arranged was at 1 p.m. on that Sunday. The pastor was leaving at 2 p.m. "Dick and God both worked with me," the pastor replied. "God's never early, but always on time."
Like a wizard. Like Gandalf.
I like that Chuck Norris includes this anecdote because he's like, "Look, God killed this guy in time for this pastor to go on vacation."
He begged to be smoked, and it was answered.
I also like the idea of this guy doing the funeral at 1 p.m. to make his flight at 2, so he's really half-assing it. He's like going really quick.
Dick
wasn't a good man, but he was an old man. He was a man who I cared for.
It's like the funeral of Donnie from The Big Lebowski. It's like just three other weird-looking guys.
He just starts rambling about some random bullshit. He's wearing like a neck pillow.
Yeah. Walter, stop talking about Korea, man.
With the help of many in Dick's neighborhood and the pastor's church, money was donated for a coffin burial, which he deeply desired. He respectfully asked for one more thing: an entourage of old biker buddies leading the hearse to the cemetery. "There's no way we can get everyone here in 2 days," Jerry responded, as he and the pastor resolved that this one request simply could not be fulfilled. But guys, God had other plans. He titles this next section of the article, "God's Cavalry, the Eternal Riders."
It's like, who appeared?
It sounds like a Marvel movie.
This is insane. This is awesome.
Yeah. Folks, we'll be returning to Chuck Norris in the future.
Yeah, what other stories does he have?
Oh my god.
On the Sunday of Dick's funeral, the pastor was conducting the last of 2 church services when a worship leader came running into his office just shortly before the 11 a.m. service. "You will not believe who is out in the congregation. It is a group of Christian bikers who just happened to be visiting today." The pastor himself could hardly believe it.
I like how they're completely interchangeable. This guy wanted some of his old annoying friends.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know them. I'm not going to call
These
them.
guys smell similar.
Exactly. Here's some other annoying guys wearing black leather jackets and spikes. Do you like this?
It's like a Righteous Gemstones group of characters.
It is the Eternal Riders.
God sending a group of bikers to descend on a town like he sent the locusts to Egypt.
We're good Christian bikers.
As he welcomed the church, he spoke publicly to this pew of black-leathered bikers. "Is there any specific reason why you are here today?" "No," they all responded. "Just visiting the area."
What do these people do? They graze?
They go around.
They're doing what Dick and Jerry did 20 years ago, but for Christ.
Yeah, they're looking to get kicked out of town by the local police.
Maybe they proselytize.
Yeah, maybe.
All the cops are like, we really do it for them. They don't have anything else going on.
Yeah.
They really live for this.
Yeah. Just visiting the area. After briefly explaining the providential timing of their visitation, another Providence thing. The providential timing of their visitation, the pastor asked them if they would be willing to lead Dick's hearse to the cemetery. They said they would be honored. They would also serve as pallbearers. Wow. Look, I'm kind of coming around to God.
Yeah, that is. He put him right place, right time.
6 new, weird, annoying, leather-clad men, since you have not developed 6 friends in your lifetime to bury you.
I mean, that's what happens when you're transient. All your friends are all over the country.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Man.
I'm trying to think of a Tom and Finland joke. Dick of
Humboldt.
Dick of Humboldt.
Dick of Humboldt.
In 20 years of ministry, the pastor had never seen a group of Christian bikers in church. To be here on that one Sunday, right before the funeral, is a provision that can only be described as miraculously from the hand of God. If anybody deserved it, it was this career criminal biker.
Oh, I mean, his brother was the criminal.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, honestly. It's kind of similar to a Bible. It's kind of like David, really.
That's what forgiveness is all about.
Yeah.
You beat as many people to death with an tire chain as you'd like.
That day, God's cavalry came, and it was in the form of the Eternal Riders, who have posted on their website some photos of their part in the funeral, as well as a picture of Dick and his brother Jerry at home, just before he died. Richard Edgar was laid to rest on Sunday, September 3rd, 2006 at 1:45 p.m., 15 minutes before the pastor needed to leave for the airport, but just on time for Dick's arrival in heaven. He was buried in a rodeo shirt of his choosing, which says, "I found Jesus at the end of my rope."
That's awesome.
I mean, what the fuck?
You're getting buried in a Five Below graphic t-shirt.
About giving Jesus a facial. I cream pied Jesus.
A bunch of random semi-retired dentists happen to be passing by and be your pallbearers. Actually, you are a ghost. You did not live a life. It's amazing. Thank you, Chuck Norris.
Oh, man. Blessed. The next section here of the article, Riding on Streets of Gold.
I just thought
Beautiful.
that was it.
Nope, he keeps going. He keeps going. I can think of no better story than this one to convey before the celebrations of Good Friday and Easter Sunday. Dick Edgar's life, spiritual decisions, and end-of-life provisions from God remind us all of the power of Holy Week. That's what I was thinking, Chuck.
Oh, I didn't realize that that's what the point of this story was.
Holy Week has really lost a lot of power. That's an example.
Wait, hold on. What kind of hole? Hold on.
My man.
The Eternal Riders website is still up. They have a merch store too.
Oh, really?
And they seem to be an action sports ministry and brand.
Sports? Do they have like a pickleball club?
Nah, bro. Pickleball is not an extreme sport. Let's check out the team.
What's their merch look like?
Brand.
Is there like a leather jacket? Can we get an Eternal Riders leather jacket?
Thank God for skateboarding. Thank God for surfing. Thank God for motocross. Oh, those are their only 3. Oh, wait, no, those are their men's tees. No, wait, that was just the Thank God series. They have a ton of stuff.
That's just the Spring-Summer Thank God series.
Eternal Riders International. They
Whoa.
do not seem to have any international merch at the moment.
We're almost done this article here.
The Chinese chapter of the Eternal Riders. There are 15 million of us.
Jackie Chan is writing an article about the Chinese Eternal Riders showing up to some guy's funeral.
They're like an army. They leave the fields desolate as they travel.
First, just as to the thief on the cross hanging next to Jesus, who had led an undeserving life, so God offers us the same promise to ride on streets of gold. Truly, truly, I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise. Second, in order to hear those words and obtain eternal life, all we must do is, just like Dick and the thief on the cross, answer Jesus' ultimate question with an affirmative. I am the resurrection and the life. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, we don't really need to read the prayer that he puts here at the end.
Yeah, I don't know. That guy like stole some bread for his starving family. Right? Isn't that his bit?
Yeah, this guy was like a goon for decades.
I do love American Christianity, though. You will ride on streets of gold. Like, all the imagery of heaven is the Trump casino.
Yeah. That's what they were talking about when they were talking about what heaven would be like for him. Your Harley will be solid gold.
Do you remember when we rented that Poconos house with the gold toilet?
Yeah, it was weird.
It was hilarious.
It was scary. There were too many buttons.
Folks, rent a house with a gold toilet.
Yeah.
And you can understand Chuck Norris's path to heaven.
Have you guys ever seen any Chuck Norris movies?
No.
No?
Not that I can think of.
He's always existed more of as like an abstraction in my mind.
Yeah.
When he died, it was...
He's like Steven Seagal, but he didn't even get to go to Hungary.
Yeah, well, he got to stay in America because Steven Seagal was like, the CIA is, whatever.
Yeah, but now he gets to make like propaganda for very specific Hungarian political parties.
Yeah.
I think that's really what Chuck Norris would have liked to be doing. He should have been in Orban's cabinet.
Yeah. Chuck Norris made like 3 movies about the MIA POW fucking shit. Like, it's all the same shit. He just goes to Vietnam and finds more veterans and brings them back, and the fake news media is like, those veterans aren't real, Chuck Norris! You can't go and get them!
If you were to come here as an alien and arrive in New Jersey and only go to delis, you would think Palmyra is our flag.
They have a scary black flag with a shamed man in a tower.
They appear to be pirates.
It is a scary flag.
Yeah, it's like
a guy and they're like a sniper crest over his head.
Yeah,
it's like the James Bond intro.
It looks like a flag.
It's like a fucking crosshair over him.
It looks like a flag that's for like to try and raise awareness of like sexual abuse in prisons or something. The man with his head hung low.
So true, man.
The watchtower.
So true.
All along the watchtower.
I have seen a few Chuck Norris movies. There's another one where he, it's basically like, remember when we watched Red Dawn?
Yeah.
It's basically Red Dawn, but in Florida, and it's Chuck Norris.
Is it the one with Josh Peck or like the earlier one?
No. This isn't even. It's called. It's called something
Which Red
crazy.
Dawn is it like? We watched both.
Yeah. All of his movies are called like The Man in Black, and like Good Guys Wear Black is a big Chuck Norris movie.
The Delta Force.
The Delta Force, yeah, that's another one. His movies are very much
Lone Wolf McQuade.
That's the thing. It's all stuff like that, and they're all just like sort of polemics against the concept of rights. He's anti-rights mostly.
Yeah, he had the career Seagal could have had, or Seagal had the career he could have had, depending on your perspective.
Well, see, I think that Chuck Norris is sort of like the reason that we even know who Chuck Norris is. Go ahead, Matt.
What the hell? He has a posthumous appearance in a movie coming out next year called Zombie Plane, where he'll play himself.
That's great. We should watch Zombie Plane, guys.
Oh, and he stars in Zombie Plane alongside Vanilla Ice and someone named Sophie Monk.
Oh, we're watching Zombie Plane starring Chuck Norris, dead Chuck Norris, and
He died
Vanilla
some
Ice.
time ago?
He died like last year.
It
maybe
takes
even
forever to
earlier
make a
this
movie.
year.
This probably got filmed like...
I'm just wondering if it's like a Pink Panther thing, like half the shots will be him from behind and someone else.
Why is Bob Geldof in this?
Who is Bob Geldof?
He's the... Do they even know it's Christmas time?
He's
that bloke. The one who stole all the money from Ethiopia.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Well, we should definitely watch that movie.
We'll continue to support Chuck Norris's work.
Yeah, I want to support the Chuck Norris estate. Make sure they've got a little bit of walking around money. I don't want them to go under. I'll keep bringing traffic to Chuck Norris's columns on WorldNet Daily.
They've made AI Chuck Norris the new CEO of Turning Point USA.
They made AI Chuck Norris sexy as fuck. They made it so he can't ever go bald. Folks, the takeaway, if there is one from today's episode, is homosexuality It's good. Everyone's gay, and we should just accept that fact.
And
we
most
should all be
importantly,
sucking and fucking.
It's alive and well in the Republican Party.
Exactly.
Still crazy after all these years.
Yeah, yes.
Thank you for listening to Boomer Death Squad. You can follow us on Twitter at Boomer Death Pod. We'll have a Discord and a Patreon linked in the bio. Patreon's free. Maybe we'll make a bonus episode.
It's very possible.
It could happen.
It's not impossible. Look, hey, out of things that have happened before, it's certainly possible that could happen.
It's in the cards.
It's in the cards.
Right, I'm Joe.
I'm Danny.
I've been Matt.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Toodle.
Girls that turn the color of an avocado when he drive down the street in his Eldorado. Why, he was only 5'3". Girls could not resist his stare. Pablo Picasso was never called an asshole.
Is Chuck Norris gay? The evidence at hand that may point to him being gay is all from one video. Near the end of the video, this one's pretty obvious, looking like he could be gay. He kisses a man on the cheek that he was hanging out. He was hanging out with this man in the whole video, talking about his karate. It looks just a little too much. He puts his body into it, like a little too much. I don't. You can judge, but maybe he doesn't. Maybe he was just being European and being free and just kissing a man, you know.
Subsequently, Pablo Picasso was never called an asshole. No. Not around here. Not like you.
What are you going to do when the Social Security people find out you've been moonlighting?
He found out about my airboat business. Been doing it for 40 years.
It's probably because you haven't made a profit in the last 39.
You want to come to dinner tonight? Got some live ones. Fried, steamed, barbecue. Your choice.
God, I'm sick of frogs.
See you in hell.
Send me a postcard. If you come back in here, I'm going to hit you with so many rights, you're going to beg for a lift. Now it's your turn. One night, you're going to close your eyes. And when they open, I'll be there. It'll be time to die.
The girls that turn the color of an avocado when he drive down the street in his Eldorado. Why, he was only 5'3". Girls could not resist his stare. Pablo Picasso was never called an asshole.